Hi, my name is Jessica Earl Meadows, and I am a leadership and change coach for professional women. And this is a video blog series called Smart Women and this week's video blog is called Smart Women and Vision. So, this video blog will walk you through a visioning process that ideally you can do on your own in an hour or less. Step one is to create a vision for yourself that you want to experience in your life in 5 to 10 years' time. So, this is the ideal life you want to be living in 5 to 10 years. Describe it in the present tense as though it's already happening. And it can be as vivid and descriptive as you can make it. So, where am I living? What relationships do I have? Who's in my life? What does my day-to-day look like? You can describe your garden. You can describe who you're getting up and going for a run with in the morning. What makes my life meaningful and what is really important to have in place in my life in 5 to 10 years' time. And also, you want to describe to yourself who you are as a person and how it feels to be you, because you want it to be an ideal state of how you're experiencing your world internally as well as what it looks like externally. And step two is to then look at your life currently and ask yourself, what do I need to do? How do I need to make changes in my life now so that in 5 to 10 years' time, I have my vision in place? My vision is real. It's my current life. Step three is to take a step back and ask yourself, what are some of the reasons I might have for not making these changes? So I'll give a little example on the side. One thing I've noticed with a lot of my coaching clients who are female is that there's a focus on gratitude about our current life. So when we seek out a goal or something in our life, we also say, oh, but I'm also grateful for all these other things. And a gratitude practice is really great. Having a habit of being grateful for things is wonderful, and it might actually help you clarify what you want for your vision in the future. If you're not clear about that, you can actually look to what am I grateful for now in my life as a way to see what might I want more of in the future. However, it also becomes an excuse when you're using it as a way to or a reason to not have a future vision. So gratitude for something now and having a vision for later don't need to be in opposition. It's not an either or, it can be a both and. So if you're saying for practical reasons or for reasons of not wanting to ask for more than I already have, I'm already so grateful for what I have, I don't want to have a future vision, I would challenge you to look at your reasons for not clarifying why you might not want to create a vision for your potential or what you find meaningful in aligning with your purpose in the future, as well as being grateful for what's happening now. So you can check for that. And step four is to look more deeply into your 5 to 10 year vision and ask, why might I want this? So what's the underlying value or feeling I'm looking to create in my life by having this in my vision? So for example, if I have owning a home as part of my 5-year plan or 10-year plan, why might I want this? Does it make me feel empowered? Is it a feeling of safety and security? Is it peace of mind? What is it that makes this home, this symbol of a home and this literal ownership of a home so important to me? And step five is taking a step back and again, looking at your 5 or 10 year vision and more broadly, what are the 3 to 5 core desired feelings as a theme that run across your vision? So this is something that Danielle Laporte's desire mapping process looks at. So looking at 5 to 10 years, what are the feeling states I want to have in my life? And moving back to now, what are the 3 to 5 feeling states I want to cultivate in my life this year in the day-to-day so that I can close the gap between how I want to feel in the future and how I want to feel now. And that can look like particular actions that align with that feeling state. So if, for example, I want to get fit because it makes me feel strong, which is a core desired feeling, I might look to how can I give myself my core desired feelings in how I get fit. So for example, going to a gym doesn't work for me because one of my core desired feelings is freedom. I don't feel free at a gym. one of my core desired feelings is connection. So running on a beach outdoors makes me feel free, and with a friend gives me connection, and ideally with a friend who's passionate about some of the things I'm passionate about, which is another core desired feeling. That's hugely fulfilling for me, and it brings me closer to the feeling state I want to have in my future vision. So it brings my vision closer to me, and it's a huge motivator for me to sustain my my plan. So step 6 is this is relatedly checking to see if your plan aligns with who you are and how you are in your life. So you can ask yourself, what do I know about myself in the process of change in the past? And does this plan go with my way? Does it go with the flow of who I am and what works for me? Your plan is there to work for you, not to work against you or be imposed on you. So you really need to check that. And also, does it move with my life circumstances now? My life circumstances might have certain limitations or a frame that's different than my plan allows for. Is it realistic? Does it work for me? And that's your 6-step process of moving through visioning for your world in a 5 to 10 year span of time. So you can check out I'm wondering what your vision is and what your actions are. You can either post in the comments below or just use this as a reflection process to create your vision. And that's this week's Smart Women and Vision.